War and Peace is an epic novel by Russian author Leo Tolstoy, first published from 1865 to 1869. This massive work is set against the backdrop of the Napoleonic Wars and explores the lives of several aristocratic families, primarily the Rostovs, Bolkonskys, and Bezukhovs, as they navigate love, honor, and tragedy. The novel is renowned for its rich character development, philosophical depth, historical accuracy, and moral complexity. Plot overview. The story of War and Peace spans several years, beginning in 1805, and follows both real and fictional characters as they live through the French invasion of Russia in 1812 and its aftermath. The book is structured in 4 volumes, with an epilogue divided into 2 parts. The plot focuses on 3 main characters. Pierre Bezukhov, the illegitimate son of a count who inherits a vast fortune and grapples with questions about his purpose and morality. Andrei Bolkonsky, a disillusioned prince who joins the army to escape his stifling marriage, finding meaning and then losing it in the struggles of war. Natasha Rostova, a young, passionate woman from a noble family whose innocence, romantic ideals, and journey into adulthood are central to the novel's exploration of love and personal growth. Through these characters, Tolstoy delves into the complexities of human relationships, with love, jealousy, betrayal, and reconciliation woven into each character's development. Their paths cross with historical figures, including Napoleon and the Russian general Kutuzov, as Tolstoy blurs the line between fiction and reality. Themes and analysis. 1. The nature of war and power. Tolstoy's portrayal of war is notable for its ambivalence. Unlike traditional heroic narratives, War and Peace presents battle scenes filled with confusion, chaos, and lack of control, reflecting Tolstoy's disdain for the romanticization of war. His focus is on the futility of human control and the randomness of life events. General Kutuzov, who is portrayed as wise for understanding that he cannot control every outcome, serves as a counterpoint to Napoleon, whose ambition and self-assurance lead to disaster. Through these contrasting figures, Tolstoy critiques the concept of power and the illusion of human agency in the face of history's unstoppable forces. 2. Philosophical reflections on free will and fate. Tolstoy frequently digresses from the narrative to discuss free will, history, and individual agency. He suggests that individuals are often powerless in the face of larger forces. For Tolstoy, history is shaped not by great leaders, but by countless small, seemingly insignificant decisions by ordinary people. This view is most evident in the scenes of Pierre's existential crisis, where he struggles with his purpose, contrasting with Andrei's search for meaning through action and duty. 3. Love, family, and redemption. Personal relationships are as central to the novel as its grand historical canvas. Romantic love is explored in various forms, from Natasha's youthful passion and heartbreak to Pierre and Andrei's complex friendship. Tolstoy captures the warmth and conflict within families, using the Rostovs as an example of loyalty, sacrifice, and resilience in the face of hardship. The concept of forgiveness and the search for spiritual fulfillment are seen in the characters' journeys, particularly Pierre, who evolves from a naive, restless young man to someone who finds solace in a simpler, more meaningful life. 4. Historical determinism and national identity. Tolstoy's writing emphasizes the idea that individuals cannot control historical outcomes, challenging the belief in great men as shapers of history. This theme of historical determinism is evident in the Russian patriotism and solidarity that emerge in the face of the French invasion. Tolstoy portrays the Russian people's endurance as an unstoppable force, one that eventually leads to victory over the French. This theme speaks to Tolstoy's view on the value of collective national identity and the importance of shared cultural values over individual ambition. Style and structure. War and Peace combines historical narration with philosophical discourse, realistic dialogue, and detailed depictions of everyday Russian life. Tolstoy's prose, marked by its clarity and detail, vividly brings to life both the grandeur of battle and the intimacy of family gatherings. The novel oscillates between intense action, quiet domestic scenes, and philosophical reflections, giving readers a comprehensive view of human life. The book's structure is unconventional, with Tolstoy inserting lengthy essays on history and philosophy. These digressions can be challenging for some readers, as they interrupt the flow of the narrative. However, these passages are essential to understanding Tolstoy's worldview and the novel's themes, as he uses them to explore his ideas on fate, free will, and morality. Historical accuracy and cultural impact. Tolstoy conducted extensive research to create an accurate portrayal of the Napoleonic Wars, and his depiction of the events leading up to and following the Battle of Borodino is meticulous. He captures the era's cultural and political landscape, providing readers with insight into 19th-century Russian aristocracy and military life. Since its publication, War and Peace has been celebrated for its monumental scope and philosophical ambition. Its influence extends beyond literature, impacting art, film, and philosophy. Tolstoy's portrayal of the human condition, especially his reflections on war and peace, resonates universally, making it one of the most studied and referenced works in world literature. Criticism and challenges. The novel's length, detailed digressions, and philosophical depth can be daunting. Some critics argue that Tolstoy's philosophical reflections, while insightful, slow down the plot and disrupt the pacing. Additionally, Tolstoy's historical determinism has been debated, with some viewing his portrayal of history as overly deterministic. However, these elements also contribute to the novel's uniqueness and intellectual depth. Conclusion. War and Peace is not just a novel but an experience, offering an unparalleled exploration of life's complexities, the dualities of war and peace, love and loss, fate and freedom. Tolstoy's characters are deeply human, their struggles relatable across time and culture. Although challenging, the novel's insights into human nature, its portrayal of historical events, and its philosophical reflections reward readers with a profound understanding of life, making War and Peace a timeless masterpiece.